So guys, I'm going to be telling you a story, a quick one. I'm just going to be narrating something that actually happened to me while I was in Ghana. A bitter experience with a phone seller in Ghana. It was crazy, guys. It was annoying. It was painful. Like, I went through a lot of stress, all because I wanted to get a phone. Yeah, welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Bukunmi, a.k.a. Bkcrown. If you're actually new on this channel, you're welcome. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button before clicking out of this video. So guys, towards ending of last year, around October, I had issue with my phone. Like, it was really crazy, guys. I had issue with my phone. Like, it started from, let's say, early September. My phone has been giving me red lights that it wanted to spoil finally, but I wasn't having enough cash on me. Anytime I get money, it's that I use the money for food stuff or I use the money for urgent things. When you have other urgent things on ground, you not think of phone at that moment. Okay, at least I should be able to manage the phone throughout the year. Then the following year, which is now this year 2021, I will get a new phone. So that was my plan, but man, it didn't work out, guys. It didn't work out. So getting to October, all of a sudden my phone went blank. Hey, I was like, God, what am I going to do? Only me in Ghana. Like, all my family members are in Nigeria. Even my guy too later went to Nigeria. So I was like, how am I going to communicate to my family? So when my phone went blank, for like 3 days, I was just confused. I just stayed on my bed. I was sorrowful. I didn't even know what to do because everybody I know in Ghana was kind of financially broke, and it doesn't make sense for you to go and meet your friend that, please, I need money, or will I not be borrowing money from people and gather money to buy phone? It does not really make sense. I know some people will say that it's quite easy to borrow money. You say, Mr. A, please borrow me 50 cedis, Mr. B, or borrow me 100 cedis. It's not easy. Everybody has their own problem to think of. Everybody asks what they want to use money to do, so I can't add to their problem. So I was just on my bed thinking. I was worried. I was like, what am I going to do now that my phone has gone blank? Like, I was trying to on it, it didn't come on. Like, it was worse. So later I went to meet a friend of mine that stays in the vicinity. My place is at Osu, Accra, Ghana. So I went to meet this friend of mine. Even though this friend of mine is someone that has been actually been disturbing me. She was disturbing me that he wants to have a relationship with me and everything. But I was like, since he said he knows how to repair phone, I was like, okay, let me just talk to him. So I called him. We met outside. I was like, please, my phone has issue. Can you please help me out? So he opened the phone. He did everything. He said the phone is worn out completely. Like, there's nothing can be done to the phone again, that I should just forget about it. I'm like, so I can't repair this phone again. Say, yes, I can't repair this phone again. I'm like, wow. That's where my problem began. So I was like, what am I going to do now? And I was so worried because I know my people in Nigeria might have been trying me, and I know they will also be worried. So one day, when I could not even when I could not continue with the whole thing, I was on my bed. I'm like, I can't just stay on my bed thinking, watching TV, and I would think solution will come up. Solution can never come up. So I was like, okay, let me just call my parent. And I called my parent with my auntie's phone. And I said, okay, they'll send me money. So they sent me money, some little cash, but they told me that they don't have enough for me to get a phone, that if it's possible for me to buy second-hand phone. I was like, no problem, that they should send the money. So they sent me around 350 Ghana cedis. Yes. So instantly I was having some small change. I went to Circle to buy second-hand phone. It was quite funny, even though people were like, why didn't I go with a guy, blah blah blah. I tried to talk to that male friend of mine. He said he's busy, he can't go with me, blah blah blah. And you know how people are now, so I had to just go by myself. Then immediately I got to the market, Most of the phones they are selling, those like it doesn't really make sense. Some of the brand I don't really like them. So I actually saw a particular phone and he showed it to me. It was in Phoenix. The guy made sure that everything worked in front of me. Immediately I got home, I started having charging problem, and the network was quite slow on that phone. I was like, ah, and I tried everything over there. Oh, man, I was disappointed. Like I didn't enjoy the phone that night. And thank God I got the guy's number. I called the guy. The guy said, okay, that I should come, this and that. And the guy is a Nigerian and Igbo guy for that matter. Like I was not like, what's wrong with this phone? But when we tested this phone, it was okay. Why is the phone giving me issue, charging problem, network problem? He's like, the guy was not parrying for me that maybe I bought what I want to buy. Maybe I noticed that everything was fine and blah blah blah, blah, that I'm stressing in blah blah blah. I was like, okay, give me back my money. Let me go and buy. He said, no, they don't do it that way. That's not done. Blah blah blah. I was like, what do you want me to do now? That okay, find a solution for me. Then I said, unless I go and swap the phone in another place. Can you imagine that kind of thing? The phone he gave me said I should go and swap it and add some little change. Like I was like, no, I will not do such thing. I said, I don't want any phone that I have to spend extra money on. This. I was not regretting that. Why didn't I go to all this normal store? If it's for me to get small phone, at least small phone that can browse and do something small of around that price, 350 cedis, at least I will manage it till I get enough money to go and swap. Like I was really regretting it. One other guy was like, I should come and buy iPhone from him. I was like, will you use it to swap the phone I have? I said, no, the iPhone is expensive. I should pay 600 cedis. I said, that's if I have that 600 cedis, do you think I'll come to buy a second-hand phone? I'll go to the phone store and buy brand new phone. The guy was like, there's no way you can get. I said, I'm not buying iPhone of that price. When I later went to that guy, the guy told me that he can only give me itel. He gave me itel. The itel was okay. It was manageable to me. I was like, okay, let me just manage this phone, because the stress was just too much on me. Like going from one store, and you know all these Igbo guys, they will be trying to say, you where you find like this, no get money to add money now. I was just angry. I was like, the other guy should just give me the itel phone like that. So when I got to the itel phone was working quite well. The phone was 16 gig. The camera was manageable. At least network was a bit fast. I was already managing the phone, trying to I was downloading all the apps on the phone, my Facebook, my WhatsApp, and everything. Then all of a sudden, the phone started eating up. Like I was like, what is this wahala again? But just like, okay, it's normal for a phone to eat up. Let me just keep using it. Then the phone went off. When the phone went off, guys, I switched it on. The phone came on. You know when the phone is trying to come on and it will bring that their logo itel. Instead of it to come on straight away. When he brought the logo itel, it just ceased there. Like it didn't move from that point. Like it was just on in that light itel for almost 10 minutes. I was like, which kind of wahala be this? I was trying to switch it off. It did not switch off until I removed the battery. That's when the phone went off. I was not like, God. So there's one provision man that stays not too far from my house. I do buy things from the man. Sometimes when I'm kind of bored and I'm at home, I just go there, to buy something. Then we chat, me, his wife, his children. So his wife was not around, so I was just there. I went to meet him that I bought phone. No, at least the phone was a bit manageable, because I told him the series of phone I brought to the house. Like before that item, I brought like 3 phones to that house. The man was not blaming me that why didn't I go with a guy. I was like, the people that I know around Osu, they were all telling me that they were busy, that they could not go with me. So, and I can't keep waiting. They said they don't know when they will be less busy. Even the man that was even blaming me that why did I go with me, I was telling the man that I told you that I want to go get the phone, that can you please go with me. The man too was giving me excuse. So I was like, sir, You see, all of you were giving me excuse, and I can't just sit back and be looking. I need to get a phone. So I carry myself the little change I have with me. Thank God that also to circle is not far. It's just one CD go, one CD come that time. I don't know, transportation would have increased by now. So at least I was still having like close to 10 CDs. Shh. I was still having close to 10 CDs in my pockets, in my bag. So I was like, okay, let me just go back and change this phone. The guy himself was shocked that the phone had problem. I told the guy that the phone, no, it was working fine, like an hour later it started misbehaving. So I gave the guy to try the phone. He too, he saw the problem. I was like, that he has to go and flash the phone. I was like, what's wrong with all this second-hand phone? The guy was like, Shebi, it was good when I came, blah 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 blah. Maybe I tamper with it. I said, me tamper with it within how many hours? There was no way I tampered with the phone. So the guy was like, okay, I should wait that he will go and flash it. So he went to flash it. Phone engineer was like, he's busy, he has a lot of phone he wants to repair. And one thing is that the guy doesn't want to go to another phone repairer because he wanted to do it free of charge from his own customer he went to. So he was not delaying me, telling me that I should hold on, I should wait. I was not talking to his friend that okay, that what's the solution now? That can I check all his phones, the ones he is selling? He said no, that he can't show me the phones he's selling unless I have money to buy them. I said, you don't know whether I have the money on me. He said no, that he's not going to show me. I was like, and people will be making mad at second-hand phone, like use phone are good, this and that. I went everywhere. I tried every phone seller, and most of the phone seller at Seku, they are Nigerians, Igbo guys. That's one thing that really shocked me. I was like, where are the Ghanaians? Is it that Nigerians have indirectly sacked all the Ghanaians from their market? Like other market sellers most of them are Ghanaians, but when it comes to second-hand phone sellers, they are mostly Nigerians in that circle. And he said there's nothing you can do about the phone, that the phone is completely destroyed, like there's no way you can repair it. So I told the guy that, so what's the next step? I can't just go home empty-handed. What other phone does he have to give me? And I said, the next phone he has, I have to add another money. I told him I don't have shimbai on me. I'm not going to add even 50 pesos. I'm not going to add it to get another phone, that it's not going to work. That him alone, I gave him alone almost 400 CDs. I gave him alone almost 400. I said it's not that 400 CDs, assuming I waited a little bit more, if not because I was just in a hurry to get a new phone. Assuming I waited for like 2 weeks more or so, I'll get another 100 CDs and I'll go and buy a good phone of 500 CDs. It's just that most of the phones back then start from around 500 CDs above. If you want to get phone that are okay, very very okay, that are new. So the guy was not like, okay, he will give me Infinix. So he gave me one Infinix. He said Note, is it Note 7 or so? But to me, the phone does not look like Note 7, but that's what they wrote on that phone. How can Infinix Note 7 look like this? Like, the camera quality is okay, but not that sharp. I went to check the internal storage of 32 gig. I saw only 8 gig space left. I was not like and I went to check all the apps. I noticed that the apps there, they are no more than 3. No pictures, no video. Like the guy was like, no, that's don't worry, that if I delete all this, everything. So I was like, is there no other phone? He said he does not have any other phone, that this last phone he has inside the show glass is very expensive. He said no, that he can't give me. If I can't go with that Phoenix, that I should forget it, that he has tried for me. I was so angry, and guys, I was so angry. So I had to just go with the phone. Started using the phone. It was okay. November, I managed the phone. Then December, when I came back, immediately I got to Nigeria, it just pafuka finally. It stopped working. Up to now, I've not even repaired that phone. So I just had to just abandon the phone. So when I came to Nigeria, I was just there managing my mom's phone. So now I have my own phone. I've gotten my own phone. So that's my bitter experience with phone seller. So please, if you want to get a new phone, wait till when you have enough money. Gather the money where they can buy a new phone. So guys, that's all I have for you today's video. Hope I didn't bore you guys with all the story, guys. So thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button, like, share, and comment. Thank you all for watching. Remember, stay positive, be you. Don't let anything weigh you down. I love you. Bye.